My record shows that you have given everything. Everything.
Since 1975 to date, I think this government has been one of the only governments that brought multiple constitutional amendments.
And you're weaponizing legislation to just keep yourselves in power.
An unsuccessful vote of no confidence. Mr. Speaker, this raises a political volatility which may follow, bearing in mind that a subsequent vote of no confidence following an unsuccessful vote of no confidence can be moved again and again against the Prime Minister at any time.
It's a democracy.
Mr. Speaker, the opportunity to move... Mr. Speaker, the opportunity to move subsequent vote of no confidence anytime after the unsuccessful vote of no confidence can diminish political stability and result in a loss of confidence in the government and the political leaders. Inhibited the government's ability to progress its long-term programs and plans for the country, and may lead to unrest amongst the people. This will also have adverse effect on investor confidence and the public service machinery confidence. Mr. Speaker, Section 145 of the Constitution provides for process by which a motion of no confidence in the Prime Minister can be moved. Section 145(4) of the Constitution, in particular, provides that a motion of no confidence in the Prime Minister or in the Ministry may not be moved during the period of 18 months, commencing on the date of appointment of the Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, Section 154, subsection 4 is 155, subsection 4 is construed in a manner which recognizes the need to give government ample time to settle in and prepare its programs and plans to lead the country. It prevents no confidence motions in the Prime Minister and the Ministry for the first 18 months after the Prime Minister is appointed. Following the lapse of the 18 months in grace period, a vote of no confidence can be moved. Mr. Speaker, the reference to appointment of the Prime Minister in Section 145(4) must be read in conjunction with Section 142(2) of the Constitution. Minister not getting up, get appointed, and therefore, by operation of Section 145, subsection 4 of the Constitution, the 18 months grace period does not automatically restart. Mr. Speaker, it is therefore important to ensure that government stability is not continuously disrupted following an unsuccessful vote of no confidence. Noting most of no confidence can be moved at any time. Mr. Speaker, the amendment must give the incumbent Prime Minister a grace period of 18 months from the date of the unsuccessful vote of no confidence. Is similar to some similar scenario where a new Prime Minister appointed following a successful vote of no confidence, who would have 18 months with grace period from this appointment. Mr. Speaker, this continuously vote of no confidence, it's bring instability to the country. Instability to the country. If you practice, this one is the same thing it was practiced, vote was taken last parliament. Now it's another one coming on. Tomorrow it's another one. So instability is caused. So we must, as members of parliament, must be responsible. So therefore, this amendment is an important amendment for the interests of this country. And I commend the bill.
For hearing.
Thank you, Speaker. I take note of the proposed amendment to the Constitution brought by the Attorney General, and wish to debate with some thoughts. From the outset, Mr. Speaker, I would like to just express here that it is indeed a sad day for democracy in this country. Yes. Since 1975 to date, I think this government has been one of the only governments that brought multiple constitutional amendments. And this one mixed them all. Why that is the case is this, Mr. Speaker. The founding fathers of the Constitution will tell us that the Section 145 provision was inserted as a pressure valve for the people of Papua New Guinea through their mandated leaders to express dissent in the event that observations of management of the economy and the country is not on to par. If the observation that cost of living is skyrocketing, if the price of fuel is skyrocketing, the law and order is unsatisfactory and completely out of control, that this is a valve allowed for the people of Papua New Guinea through the mandated leaders to express a view at all unless the VONC is successful. The rationale behind this proposed amendment.
Quiet.
This proposed amendment are shallow in my respectful view. Very, very shallow. If I may, the good Attorney General quotes, says, the opportunity to move subsequent motions of no confidence any time of the unsuccessful vote can diminish political stability. Political stability, we are not a unicameral system. We are not a bicameral system of government. This is a unicameral system. In the bicameral system, what happens is, Mr. Speaker, each house checks on each other on bills and also on motions.
Sorry, honourable member, I've noticed the regional member for governor for ECPIC. You are in the chamber. Since then, the member is standing and making statement. You can resume a seat from the back instead of standing at the corridor. Thank you.
So, if leave were granted, Speaker, I'd like to tender this legal opinion for you to be read into the Hansard.
Yeah. Leave granted.
So that it should be noted that the opposition did not leave the floor in protest. and result in lost confidence in government and political leaders. Like a family, when one breaks, the best interest of the child must be number one. We must ask ourselves the question: an amendment of section 145 to extend or reset over another 18 months. Whether is that in the best interest of Papua New Guinea as our child? We have a fiduciary obligation to our people. Is it?
Imagine they sit on this opposite side.
Well, you say so as King's Council, but we beg to differ strongly.
Imagine they sit on this side.
If you were on this side of the House, would you be moving this motion? You see, it's a pity that this is the level.
Corruption.
This is really the level of understanding and appreciation of legal intricacies that we Papua New Guineans have sent to this House. The lack of understanding of the real implications is a concern. We have law and order issues all over the country.
Honourable members, allow the member to make this debate.
It's a debate.
Order. Allow the member to make his debate.
Fiction country, fiction country.
There is a proposition that the stability is good because it will allow the government to do its long-term progress. Noble, nice idea. But let's pick, for instance, this 13-year debt repair program that's been running. Forever. It's been 13 years forever.
Budget repair.
Budget repair. This budget is not going to be 22 billion. It's not going to be a cutback to 20 billion. I'm hearing through the grapevine that it's going to be something in the vicinity of the order of 27 billion. We're actually digging more holes. That's not responsible, is it? We're going to keep borrowing. When we borrow it, and we keep selling the future of this country to foreigners. IMF can put in a proposition because all Savile country, even a Savile country apparently. No. All things was all leaders even a Savile country to all put in conditions. The tighten bell blue. Tighten mogata. That is this long term stability. Like I said, in the bicameral system, it works naturally. Every 2 years they go to elections. Maybe the best way to go forward is to go to elections every 3 years. If you go back to people are refreshing mandate, believe me, 5 years might be too long.
No.
Maybe that's a thought you should take onto account. Fix the electoral system, for instance.
The voting system.
Fix the democracy. You want to fix democracy? You fix the electoral system. Maybe we should go to elections every 3 years, every 2 years.
No.
But people must check if you meet. You may perform or not. Not to tighten systems and constitutional laws so that we can enjoy a very long holiday in Parliament.
And transit.
And remain unchecked.
Do no corruption.
It's suggesting that these VONCs are going to lead to unrest amongst people. Hey, maybe it's the other way around.
Correct.
I'm afraid if we don't allow our people the opportunity to express their views through a vote, they may take issues into their own hands and go to the street. We saw January 10.
You all costed.
I left the government because I thought there was a failure in the system. On that day, there was a lack of action. My city of Port Moresby was unflamed. The WhatsApp group for government was silent. We are feeling helpless. People are finding it difficult to come to formal to catch the bus. Children come to school every day. Last week in Vanapabra, 6 people are slashed like animals. We have a serious law and order problem. Even in requiring. I'm so sorry with respect and opinion. We need to reset. This is a PIP. You require no kissing of one kina too. Now you prescribing no budget, the 2024. Oh, okay.
No, I'm not
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
No, I'm not
And I thought it was an equitable land.
Honourable member, we have a point of order.
We are not specializing on targeting members on the position and targeting on the government side. We are giving it to everybody. We are giving it to everybody. My record shows that you have given everything. Everything.
Order.
I cannot sit down. I cannot sit down.
Order.
It's rubbish out there.
Order. Honourable Minister, may resume your seat. The Honourable Minister for Finance, your point of order is in order to make clarification to this House that every funds are to be given fairly to every members of this House. I'll let the Honourable Member, you've got 8 minutes to complete your debate if you wish to.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for letting me finish this debate. I won't take too much of your precious time. I mean, this time, what is it? I just wonder and ask the question to the coalition partners. Have you not offered better ideas to the good Attorney General to give a better solution than this? This is shallow.
Pokemon.
And the inquiry will not be voting for it. My colleague MPs on this side will make their own decision, but the inquiry will make a position clear for this country that we will stand by the original ambits and the tenets of Section 145. We will not deviate. This is a country founded on the Constitution, and this democracy must thrive on this Constitution. You may look at treaty Mozambique, Act of Parliament, current time, senisim, like. You should politically law, handle this Constitution too. What I'm just like, thank you, Loharam Duplana. Me hope was a more line, you will bless. But you can reset in you will get 2027.
The Honourable Member for the Honourable Deputy Opposition Leader.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Just to add to the debate, the good Attorney General, Deputy Speaker, has put forth an amendment for Section 145 of the Constitution, which, in my view, members of the House have to seriously question the motivation behind this amendment. What is the impetus of amending Section 145 to prevent the voice of the people of Papua New Guinea to be heard in the House? This is a democracy, Mr. Deputy Speaker. We have to promote disagreement, debate, discourse, deliberation. We have to disagree. We cannot allow this kind of flippant amendment to the Constitution for something that's just so important as the vote of no confidence. The good Attorney General tried to qualify the reasons for making this amendment, talking about political stability, talking about a lack of confidence, talking about the socio-economic situation in the country. My good question to all honourable members of the House, is a vote of no confidence causing the law and order crisis up in Enga right now, for example? Is a vote of no confidence causing that? Has a vote of no confidence prevented any foreign direct investment in the last 5 years? Has a vote of no confidence caused that? No, it hasn't. It's a total lack of performance by the good Prime Minister and the Cabinet, this government. You just do not have any solutions for the suffering that's taking place in the country right now. And now you're coming here to say that, all right, we're going to be given more time, and you're weaponizing legislation to just keep yourselves in power. You have to, the good Prime Minister, you have to humbly reject this bill, take it back. You have to earn the confidence of the House, all members of the House, because I represent the people of Chwaba and they're part of Papua New Guinea too. And the same applies to all members in the opposition. Is there no members in government who are fit and capable to be Prime Minister. Wambla Manchona fit for Prime Minister? Huh? Why? No party leader stop, Let's look at the track record from 2019 to 2024. You've got to talk about facts. Facts don't have feelings. You've got the numbers. So why are we trying to weaponize legislation to stay in power? You've got the numbers. You've got to prove yourselves on effective policy implementation so that there's increased and augmented confidence in the Prime Minister and this government. And you haven't done that. Cost of living crisis, FX crisis, fuel crisis, law and order crisis. My goodness, it's endless. And you have no solution. And no shame. Coming in here now to weaponize legislation to just stay in power. Shame on you. Shame on you. It's a total shame. This is supposed to be an honorable house.
Honorable, point of order.
The use of word weaponized legislation is incorrect. Section 111 of the Constitution allows for bills to be promulgated, processed, and passed through. Democratic process allows this debate, and it's got every right to debate. And at the end of the debate, the process will decide whether the law stands the test of scrutiny or otherwise. Well, he cannot use saying that we're weaponizing law. We're following the due process for the laws to be brought before Parliament. Cannot abuse this Parliament with fancy words like that, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Prime Minister, your point of order is, that I think the member is expressing himself from what he felt to debate, and I'll allow him to continue on with your debate.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I take note and I withdraw the term weaponized. But this amendment to such an important part of the Constitution, Section 145, is oppressive, and it will prevent the voice of your fellow Papua New Guineans from being heard. We represent people in this House, and so do you. And we are allowed to disagree on policy and the way this government is performing. And if we disagree, this is our pressure valve, Section 145. And you can defeat it, and you can defeat it. And we can amicably come in the collegiate spirit and defeat it on the floor. There doesn't have to be confrontation. There doesn't need to be camps. There doesn't need to be any hostility. We just come in here and talk about policy. And we will judge you only on your performance. And as far as we're concerned, your performance is lackluster. As far as we're concerned. And you can't sit there and then try to say that, no, we're doing great. So, Honourable Deputy Speaker, on behalf of the people of Tuave, this is a sad day for the country and the Constitution, and I will not vote for this amendment. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
The